There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right. And most importantly, you have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
Best I don't see you over in the west, then. I'm an east. Let's go to with you here.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
Best I don't see you over in the west, then. I'm heading east. Don't you come with
Strength
me
is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
Interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
Best I don't see you over in the west, then.
You might want to get a guide if you're not
I'm heading
familiar with
east.
the area.
Don't you come with you here.
Don't interfere with the mixing process if you don't keep your voice down.
Best I don't see you over in the west, then.
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
Why, hello and good evening, everybody. How are you all today? What's up? Let me see. Hi, how are you? Ignore all the me stuff. I tried to delete that from chat earlier. That was just me testing out Nightbot, which now works, and it kind of just stayed there. But anyway, we're back to Genshin. Monstrosity for you. Yay! Awesome! It might not be tomorrow. It might be like later this week. I might do like ZZZ tomorrow and then like give people an extra day. I saw Apex. I'm so sorry you weren't able to be first. Got the funny egg move on it. Oh no! I can't wait. I can't wait. Anyway, we're back to Genshin. I have been playing this like in my off time, like still getting the characters as they come out and whatnot. As you can see, as I have Veresa. And if we... Okay. Let me see, what is it? So as you can see, I have Veresa, and I've been pulling for characters as, I have not been on this game for a while, just to show you a little bit. We've also gotten Escoffier, which is fun little factoid. So you guys know, you might not know if you don't play this game, but there is one little thing about Raiden Shogun, in which if you set her to cook anything, she cannot. But Escoffier has an ability that if Raiden Shogun uses, she can now cook. And then I also got Skirk. So yeah, I've still been pulling. I've still been doing stuff. But yeah, this is my current team of Wika, Veresa, Farina, and Sitlali. And with that, I forget, how do I check my... That's how I check my quests. Key that unlocks... Ah. Oh my god, wait, I haven't finished... Yes! Okay, I think this is the new stuff. So they have this, so the new quests and whatnot, which I'm gonna talk as I make my way over there, and I'll set it up as our active quest. But I have seen a bunch on it because people have decided not to keep it a secret, and I guess like I am though a little bit late. Oh, I'm 2 story quests behind, aren't I? No, okay, I'm just one. Just one. Just one. I think maybe 2. I might be 2 story quests behind. But I've seen that this like deals with time travel and whatnot, and I am kind of excited for it. Apparently, I've got an OP skeleton farm and I'm very happy. Ooh, nice! Do you have your voice acting back?
Oh, Tulani and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't
Ah, there we go. Yes, you do. I'm gonna increase the sound of Genshin real quick.
Oh, hey, Kochi-san. What are you doing here all by yourself?
Oh, so fun little things in Genshin news and whatnot. So,
You know, Paimon didn't come here to train.
so if any of you are watching this and you're listening to Paimon and you're listening, like, so one, the strike is finally over. So everyone, all the voice actors can come back and work. If you're listening to Paimon and you're thinking, wow, she sounds a little bit different, that is because her voice actor was actually switched. After the strike, I believe it was like there's some controversy with the original voice actress for Paimon. So instead of keeping her, they decided to change her out. And going forward, they're going to be replacing all of her lines and whatnot slowly with a new voice actress.
All right, got it. But seriously.
But yeah, I'm happy that I'm back to this. I was gonna go back to this after we finished the newer ZZZ story, but really soon I think the new version of ZZZ is coming out, which would be I think like what 2.1 or something, which might have more story and whatnot. I do know that it's going to have like a whole summer and beach event and whatnot, and I really want to do that. So I figured, like, instead of putting this off because I have a free day today, because you know we're not going to be doing Pokemon. We're not going to be doing Sorry, I had a little brain fart there. But because we're not going to be doing Pokemon today, I was like, oh well, then instead we can do Genshin and whatnot. So I was hoping. So yeah. Because I am going to be doing the ZZZ stuff. Especially because out of the MiHoYo games, ZZZ is kind of my favorite.
The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon. And so many...
Oh, a bodybuilding competition. I know a guy. His name is Frankenstein. He could probably help you with that.
Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too?
Who cares about last-minute workout? Actually, no, I wish I could have Ian-san as a trainer. I need someone to come and help me with my losing weight and whatnot, and training and making sure I stay on top of things. I can respect them. Just never really got too far into the MiHoYo games, that is. That's fair. Certain ones take a little bit to start. Personally, I found that ZZZ started like really quickly and really nicely. So it's the one that I am like the most happy with. Also, I kind of feel like with ZZZ, it's the most it's the most that the developers actually seem to like care about the players instead of just seeing them as like, oh, this person, sorry, I got a little tangle here. Seeing it as, oh, well, this person is just like, all right, coach, we'll help you out. Instead of them just seeing it as like, oh, this is like someone to get money from. Because while Genshin does have a lot of nice themes, and I've been loving the story and whatnot, they've had some issues with putting out characters lately and whatnot, and it has their own issues. And then personally for Honkai Star Rail, which is another one that I play, but I've kind of like slowed down in playing that one a lot. For that one, I kind of started to lose interest. And the main reason is, where am I going? That way. Where's this? Over there. And the main reason why I've kind of lost interest in Honkai Star Rail, despite how I heard that the story is really good, and I love that they're doing a Fate collab right now, which I am playing and pulling on just in my own time. Oh, is it this way? It's this way. Like, for anyone who has not played Honkai Star Rail, a major thing that I've noticed recently in it is, and a lot of people have noticed,
Was there always a cave here?
I don't think so,
We should go take a look.
is they haven't really put out any 4 stars recently, or like basically at all. And it's just been 5 stars that they've constantly been putting out, which to me and a lot of other people have kind of made it seem like, oh, well, unless we spend money, there's no way we can get all of these. So, you know, it's like, to me, that seems more of like a scheme to get us to pay more money. But yeah, I do like the stories of all these games. Genshin, something on the ground. For Genshin Impact, ooh, what is this?
Paimon bets that Hilichiro thought it was a priceless treasure.
Wait,
It was probably planning to hide. Let Paimon take a look.
why does that look more technologically advanced than a lot of other things here?
What is it? You look so serious all of a sudden. Isn't this just a regular old key?
A regular old key!
Cool, though.
I don't think so, Paimon.
It's from.
Key to the hibernation chamber on the Okay, so they've fully confirmed now that our character's from space. Or from an update. And they've been putting out teasers about what's going. Ooh, nice. I'm not like fully into Warframe, but I do know it has a nice story and whatnot.
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship? Wait. You mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat? So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't...
Well, since they largely put women in charge of the game. Oh, okay. Sounds... Changes make it way healthier. That sounds quite nice. I love this. Because so really quickly, just to go on with this game. So throughout this game, there's been like, oh, here's what's... No, you cannot join my world. Here's like all this stuff of like, here's these here's like your character came here like in a meteor or like something like that, or like they did come from outside of Teyvat, but we don't really know much else besides that. I love this because this has now fully confirmed your character was on a technologically advanced spaceship.
Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is...
There's only 2 of these.
Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien! Oh, wait, no. Descender. But anyway, now we know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here?
I do love that this story is really hammering home that your character, like already right off the bat for this story, I love that it's hammering home, you are an alien. You are not from Teyvat.
It means your brother was here recently.
By extension, the Abyss Order was probably here as well.
Man, this is crazy. We only agreed to help with the Anson's patrol.
I love this. So also, a little thing which we could watch again after this. There's been a trailer that has been like put up and whatnot for Genshin Impact.
Looks like you went the extra mile today.
Thanks.
Hey, Eon-san.
That like it shows all of the the heavenly principles is kind of like the god of this world, and
Discovery today.
they have their shadows or their shades or whatever you want to call them, which are literally the gods of like life, death, what else is it? Time and space, I think is the four of them. And it's like them having a conversation, and it's really cool, especially because space has apparently been missing since we started the game. And who is an entity that seems to not be of this world, that we have known since the beginning of this game. So some people are theorizing, there's a couple of theories out there as to who or what Paimon is. It's like Ethers, find a way to speak with him in person this time. I have to.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is
So
the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale.
there's more colors in Paimon's hood now. That's new. Ooh, that would be... So, technically, they kind of, sort of have in a way. So, there are the Gnosises, which are like what give the Archons their powers. So, like, Zhongli, Raiden Shogun, Venti, and others all have Gnosises. And these Gnosises, we have found out, are actually they're made from the body parts of another Descender. So you're a Descender, but it means one of the ones that came before you was killed and turned into the Gnosises. So similar, killing, like having us be brought up and like getting our power up just so that they could use us for it and kind of like harvest us for it. But that's not been confirmed that that's what Paimon's doing. It's possible because one thing that is said in that trailer and whatnot, in that whole thing, is that, what is it? Is that the shade of space, the god of space, it might be that she's missing because she likes her new master more than the heavenly principles. And if it's Paimon, if Paimon is space, which I think would make sense because if you look, her cape is like the stars and everything. But if it is Paimon, then I'm following, kind of. Yeah, I'm sorry. But if it is Paimon, that would mean that the new master that the god of space has found and they prefer to their old master, which is the heavenly principles, is us. Which means that if it is Paimon, she's not trying to trick us, she's trying to help us. Oh, I could go into a whole lecture about the lore of this game. This game has amazing lore. Oh god. That could be like a whole video that I do, a whole stream I do, just to talk about the lore of this game. Oh my god. 15k, meaning I need 35k more. No. Just Yue Kuro, no. 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 What is it? So it's like all this stuff. I need a drink.
Great. Then let's head over together.
I'm so sorry about that. So, I am gonna hydrate, but not because you told me to. Because I am my own person, and I can choose what I do for myself. I get that. Yeah, I can do that. Lies? What do you mean? What do you mean, lies? I would never, not to my fans, not to my little embers, I would never lie to you guys. Don't question that also. Drink again. Thank you. Thank you for the water. Wee boop. Ah, dang it, you got me. But anyway, so also in that trailer, a lot of people noticed something else. One of the shades, I think it's the shade of either death or time? I think it was time. But I could be wrong. Has the same voice actress as Venti. Which... Where is this taking me? Oh, it's like all the way back here? Oh, I'm talking to Mavwika. Which is really interesting. Because what does that mean? If they have the same voice actress, and it's not just in English. It's not like, oh, well, it's just in English or just in Chinese or just in Japanese or something like that where it's the same voice actress. Because plenty of characters share voice actresses throughout all of Genshin. Or voice actors. And this isn't something new. They always share these. But in every single, but like, when I trade the Pokemon to you, I do need a Sunstone if you have a spare. Oh yeah, I could do that. I might have a spare. I'll check that before I do the stream. But so, in all these other languages, there are plenty of characters that kind of share voice actors or voice actresses. And that's perfectly fine. You know, it might be like, oh, the person who does like Hu Tao does like 3 voices in this game or something. Or I don't think it's actually her that does a few voices, but you know what I mean, where it's like, they can have voice actors and voice actresses do a couple of things, but it's usually just in one language, or maybe in like 1 or 2 languages that the voice actors are shared. For this new character, this new, like, this shade, this essentially god that actually controls one of the laws of reality, it is... I'm doing great. How are you, Jeremy? Hi. It is every single language. This character shares a voice actress with Venti. Every single language. Which to a lot of people says that they're connected somehow. How can you not be connected in that regard if they've planned it out so much that in every language there's a shared voice actress?
Malika!
I'm glad that you're doing good. That's great.
Great timing, Yan-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
Hi.
Everything's looking. What's the
I'm
latest word from the
Mavwika.
messengers?
Hi, hair buddy.
This order has been
Hi.
sent to several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike.
Character Carol has the same voice actor in both English.
Their
Ooh.
organization appears to have grown considerably,
That's cool.
because they're usually
Also, I loved Tomo-chan as a girl. That was a great anime.
Sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to
Back
achieve?
summertime jam.
That's what I'd like to know as well.
I mean, if you're looking, there's the I have posted a link to the entirety of the stream playlist. I think it's fully updated.
Would they want to get
I forgot to add the songs! I listened to them and I was like, oh my god, these are great, and I forgot to add them!
But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything.
Oh, that's really cool.
We should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Ooh.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat. They cannot endlessly replenish their forces for starters. However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler.
Oh, so wait, so the Abyss Order is now attacking Natlin?
Wish to stay out of it.
That kind of makes sense because this was the only area that the Abyss could get through, and we have now taken that away because we fixed the ley lines. No, this one is personal.
In what way?
Current leader of the Abyss Order is my brother.
Yep, that's how
Yay!
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed.
I fucking love Mavwika.
Do you have any idea what his goal could be?
That's what I want to know as well. So, I just want to say, throughout all of this game, out of all the Archons that we meet, I love Mavwika. Mavwika is absolutely great. She is an Archon that is like level-headed. She thinks out all of her plans, although granted there was probably like some better plan here or there that she could have done. But she thinks out her plans. She is level-headed. She understands. She's not like when we meet her, she's not like a lot of the other Archons where they're going against us, or like they have to do some fun trickery to talk to us or whatever. She is just kind of awesome. I love her. She's probably my favorite. Well, second favorite. I love Farina. Farina's always going to be the favorite.
She's been trying to track her brother down and get some answers, but he's been avoiding her.
Hi.
I see.
How are you?
You two have fallen out. Huh.
That's me.
Common occurrence between siblings.
The book and oh, what's the book?
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin will affect the fate of the entire world.
But yeah, what's the enchantment? Or are you saying that because you didn't know that you could do that before? Because yeah, I know that you can enchant books. You can also use the anvil to like put multiple enchanted books together. Though I think they've nerfed that to some degree. Protection 4, sharpness 3, power 4, efficiency 4, quick charge 1. Ooh. Nice. Nice. No mending on there?
Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side.
That's pretty great.
What your sibling is after. Is that right?
You're still on Natlan's side. Absolutely.
Well, that's a relief. When you first mentioned your sibling, I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position.
No. Don't worry, Mavwika. As long as you're here, I'm always on your side. I'll never stop supporting Mavwika. Hi. I mean, look, we're hair buddies. She's got fire hair. I've got fire hair. She's got... She's awesome. I think I am, but I could be wrong.
Isn't facing a serious.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
I just realized she, like, that part that's like up and above her head, like that's just like waving up there, that's also like a flame. Ah, we love Mavwika. Do you have like, snake eyes or anything? No, you don't. Sadness. Although your zipper at your neck kind of looks like teeth and jaws, and I've got a fun little jaw thing. So that could work. Ah, we love Mavwika. We love Mavwika. Also, I'm actually really... So, when I first pulled for Veresa, I was like, if I can find a use for her, awesome. If I can't, you know, whatever. I kind of just wanted her as a character. Oh, that's new. I'll have to do that at some point. Poor Koro got jaw. I do. Hey, and with it. Oh, it's getting darker out. Is it about to rain? Might be about to rain. Oh, it is raining. That would explain why it got a lot darker in here all of a sudden. Because I use the natural light for this stuff. Instead of having like a flash, like a camera or anything on my, well, not a camera. Like instead of having a light on my face, I generally use the outside light. And I was like, why is it so dark in here? And it turns out it's raining. You don't need that. Thank you though. What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Ran past the objective. But I do got jaw. Look, it even unhinges. God, the benefits of being a snake person. Unhinging jaw. No gag reflex. I can eat an entire chili dog in one go! And not get any of the chili, like, on my... Not gonna say anything. Yeah! No. Like... What'd that jaw do? But, like, no. Like, imagine it. Imagine how great that would be. Because you know how, like, you'll eat, like, a chili dog, or you'll eat something that, like, it's got, like, all the, like, stuff on the top of it. And you're like, because, like, as soon as you try to bite into it, like, if you can't open your mouth wide enough, then, like, you get all of that, like, all the toppings and whatnot on it. And then what I can do is I can just unhinge my jaw, open it up, and slide the entirety of the chili dog in there. All of it. And then I can chew. And actually sounds really nice. In a not jokey, like in a not sus way, that actually sounds really nice.
Are you here to reinforce us?
I am here to reinforce you.
Told us to come here. Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Lolly out of the house.
Oh, I know, right? We got the shut-in out.
No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just...
I think it's so sweet.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Out of all the tribes.
Nuh-uh. My... There's...
Or something.
The
more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't
there's some silly stuff, like...
well,
Like,
here I am.
So, that's how they earn
there's a couple of things that are more silly and cute, and...
Abyss order, yes? So tasteless.
No. I promise you guys, throughout the rest of this, I will not be sus. I promise. Cross my heart, hope to die. Stick a needle in my eye, but don't actually do any of that. And I don't hope to die. If I were him, I'd have changed that name long ago.
What? Are you saying her brother is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad, but maybe I went too far.
Oh, wait, hold on, what was going on? I wasn't listening. They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? So tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are. The self-commentary. That's great.
Hey, let's save the chat for later. We've got some enemies in.
I love that. I love it when writers do that. Like when they put in their stuff, like their own like self-commentary of like, oh, this is something that I did at like the beginning of the show or like the beginning of the game, like the game series or whatever, or like the beginning of the book series, like when I was writing it. And I'm kind of making a comment on it because I now look back and I'm like, that was not the best thing for me to do. You know, that kind of a thing. Shiz. Hi, guys.
Phew, much better.
I know. It's much better.
If I'd known you were on the case already.
But I love it when like games or whatever do that. Also, sorry if you can hear my button mashing. But I love it. I love it because I can so like way back in the past and whatnot. Not way back. Actually was that way back.
Hey, was there a
Oh my god.
Need any help?
I think it was. Because I think it was either 2019 or 2020. I started one of I started a game of D&D that I was DMing. Ooh, that was a while ago. But basically, I played that, and I had like started DMing it because none of my friends at the time had wanted to DM. We all wanted to play D&D, but it was kind of one of those, oh yeah, let's play. Oh, who's going to be the one who, you know, DMs? And no one said them. So I was like, okay, I guess it'll be me. So I started that. And one of the main things that I had originally started, yeah, I'm aware of this. One of the things that I had originally started with that game is I had this whole plan for like these magical weapons to play this huge part and whatnot, that they would be like this key to like the secrets of what's going on in the world. But halfway through, because I was gonna have it that one of the players had this item, I was like, ooh, that was kind of a mistake. Like there's a couple of things that I had chosen in the story and dialogue that were like honestly huge mistakes for the story writing and like progressing the story. Because it made it so the players had a little too much power about going about the world, which I like giving them power, but it's kind of like more of how it was and how I had messed up on this was I gave the players essentially like god items, and then I was like, yeah, you guys aren't gonna abuse this, right? And I mean, I think we all know how that goes. I thought I already killed that guy. But we kind of know how that goes. It wasn't the best for me to do, so I can understand where some writers come from, where they're like, oh, looking back on my old work, I now realize I should have done this differently, or I should have named this differently, or I shouldn't have like made it so that these characters had this ex machina so early on. Got 4 out of 5 IVs where they should be on the Pokemon I'm giving you. Just need to get the last one, then we're set. Nice, nice. I can't wait.
Something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me.
But basically, that's like a little thing that happened. So I can appreciate and see where a lot of these writers are coming from whenever they like make fun of their own stuff, because I will make fun of that campaign for a long time to come. It was not great of me. A lot of the stuff that I let my players do and whatnot, I was like,
That's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything
Yeah.
at this stage.
Yeah.
So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at.
So we're no wiser as the Abyss Order's objectives, but to square one. If only I could get Aether to talk to me. I could get answers for all of us. I'm heading, the key is our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that. But you're right.
That is true.
Use that key to track down your sibling. Maybe we can end this war before things get
Also, I'm really hoping, so I do know that this, this story has
Wait, you're leaving?
a little bit to do with like time travel and whatnot, and it seems like we're gonna get more answers here. So one thing that we had found out, like in a previous story, is there are a bunch of Descenders, and they were all listed. I think it was something like our brother is not one, which is really weird because Descenders are anyone who's not from Tevad. Like anyone who came from essentially space. But if our brother is not one, then that means that he's from Tevat or somehow anchored here. We're just getting our we're putting in our dailies. That's it. That's all I'm doing real quick. So then that will
Add Astra.
that makes it so it's like, well, wait. So if he's not a Descender, if that means that he has he's like from Tevat or somehow tied here, how? Is it because of his connections with Conria? So was he a Descender and then he was turned into not a Descender? Or was it something maybe? Thank you, Kujo Sara. I think that's who that was. I can't wait to find out more here. I can't wait to find out more and like see what's going on and like how everything came to be and like why. Can I teleport any closer? No, I can't.
Let's ride.
Whee! I love that I have Mavwika for this. Her ability to do, like, transporting all over the world, like, all over the land is amazing.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right?
Probably.
The clues. There's no time to waste. Beyond Sonnet's. We've scoured the entire area, but still nothing.
It's probably not in here.
Hilichurl's hands.
Do you want to know a fun thing, which we will be doing after this? So, fun little thing is that essentially in order to get into like the dungeon that we go into for the story of this, they had to like open up like, you know, like create a way for them as developers to get in to like test it out, even if it was just quickly.
Oh, thank goodness. Someone's here.
Hi.
Who are you? What happened?
Those eyes, aren't those Conrian eyes?
No.
In the flowers.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Come to the right person, but where are these monsters you speak of?
Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Point of old school cheat codes. They let the devs access stuff early for the first.
Quite understand.
Yeah, exactly. So instead in this, they don't have that or whatever. So they put up like an opening to the dungeon that we go into so that they could run into it. And when they put out this, they forgot to get rid of it.
But how? There's
So if you know where it is, you can just hop in there. It's like a flower in a field of flowers that I have to go to.
Oh no! It looks like something.
And if I head over there,
She's right.
I
Quick, let's see if she's okay.
I think it's like actually like right here or something, like right around here. But if you run over there after the quest line, it's still open for you to access, and it's really cool, and I love it.
They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Let me help you up first. Oh!
Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
I'm sorry, I'll take care of them now.
Thank you, Savior.
Savior?
And the world got a little bit darker, too. Oh, look at all this!
Shower me with praise.
Okay, maybe I set up a little too much there.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. You just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kind of funny, actually.
But I could see them once I held her hand.
Oh,
I want to check that I got all the monsters.
Sure. It's
What's wrong?
nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when the
What?
monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well,
I just want to say, look at her outfit and everything.
I
It's-
haven't had the chance to
And
introduce
as far as we know, lore-wise, those, I think it's the diamonds that are in her eyes. As far as we know, lore-wise, only Conrians have that, which Conria was destroyed 500 years
You'll
ago.
be safe from any monsters, as long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now?
So,
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
yeah.
Whoa, that must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
I don't know. Depending on the game, I think I would laugh. Never do something so horrendous. And then the flower that's in her hair is similar to the ones that are in ours, but ours are specifically from, isn't it like ours are from like either Conria or like some other land like
It's
outside? I think it's like Conria. And if they go back to that land, they die or something.
I won't be doing any more running for a while.
Why don't we rest for now?
I'll take you.
Thank you so much.
No
Despite
problem.
getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around.
I miss cheat codes in games. I'm not gonna lie on that as well. Just like going back to that point. I used to love using them just to like fool around in games and whatnot. You know, like you'd have like
A small
what is it?
village.
There was a cheat code in the old Star Wars Battlefront. I think it was either 1 or 2, in which you could name a profile Jub Jub, capital J-U, then lowercase U-B, and then a space. Yeah! And then capital J, lowercase U, lowercase B again. And if you played the game like that, everyone was like shorter. So you're playing as these short characters with lower hitboxes. And it was really fun because like your gun would kind of still be like floating in the sky, sort of like that would be where your reticle was. It was just like a silly way to play. Banjo-Kazooie was great. Wasn't it in one of the Banjo-Kazooie games? If you tried to enter in like 4 cheat codes or something, wasn't it? I know it was like you had a limit, so like after you typed in like more than a certain amount, the game would punish you or something.
My grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Isn't that something in Banjo-Kazooie?
Doomsday.
people talk about the Savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye.
Okay.
It came to life. Everything matched.
Thunder.
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her.
Oh,
The Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's her.
He's a savior as a guy.
But didn't you say that
Everything except the gender.
Gender.
The Savior was described as a young man.
Oh, for goodness
Savior.
sake, there are gender
Out there who
requirements to
met.
be a savior? Really?
I think I know who it is.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Who?
Ooh, turned you into a toilet? That's amazing. I love that. That's a lot of thunder.
You have a brother?
Had all sorts of weird and goofy mechanics.
Oh, it's him. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness.
Yup, you can trust me.
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
Yeah, but we don't know where he is.
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two.
Had all sorts. Yeah, no, but I loved the weird cheat codes or whatever. Or what was it? I think it was there's an old game called like Mercenaries or whatever, in which if you used a cheat code you could get like a vehicle and a weapon, I think, that you couldn't get otherwise. Harder still for most cheat codes. Yeah, but cheat codes were so fun growing up.
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable.
Oh.
But the Savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the Savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems far-fetched.
Her storyline locked behind it. Really? Really? I didn't know that. I spread by the abyss. So, like, is it one of those where, like, you would get the cheat code at the end of the campaign or something? Where, like...
Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers.
No, Paimon, she's gay. Look at the blushing.
What's wrong, dear? Something's
Look at her
weird about you.
Paimon.
What's going through your mind?
Oh, okay. Well, I more meant like how would you get the cheat code? Was it like hidden in a level, or like was it just something like you had to get like a cheat code book to find? Oh, okay.
Oh, I just...
Look, Paimon. Edith here is just she's just a little gay. It's okay.
Should I put it? The Traveler looks just like the Savior of my dreams.
I know it was on the 360 arcade, but that's been oh so very long. I'll have to look it up. Do you remember what it was called or anything? Or like which Star Trek game it was?
And it's not every day that the Savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
Okay, she's kind of cute. Anyway,
Limit. What happens after?
it's
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said
we're gonna
that.
find out that she's like crazy or something at some point, aren't we?
Like I said, I'm going to
I have a feeling that we're gonna find out something about her. I know that she's Conrian. That's pretty obvious from me for right now, and I've already said like why the reasons I find her that. Well, I find her that she's probably Conrian.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
Yeah, she probably has enough. Plus, she's now out of her time, so...
I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
This answer I found, it's Star Trek DAC. Alright, I'll check that out at some point. Right on the world today, let evil away. Go look.
What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her.
We should,
At least she seems
but for other reasons than you're
she's gonna
thinking.
help look for your brother when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night.
Why don't we bring her? Why? Okay, I have a serious question for this. We're leaving this girl that we just met, who is being attacked by monsters that no one else could see. We're leaving her in this cave. We're just leaving her in a cave. When, if we look out over the land, we've got the Collective of Plenty. We've got the Masters of the Night Wind. We have the Scions of the Canopy, the People of the Spring, even just like the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. We could bring her anywhere. The Collective of Plenty is right next to us, and part of their whole thing is food. But let's just leave her in this cave instead of bringing her to a town with food and all these warriors. Cave is the best. It's probably the safest for her. Yeah, okay. Sure. Okay. Whee!
Oh, you're back.
I am back.
Find anything?
Yeah, I found a girl. And I left her in the woods.
Unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
I think that would be counted as finding something.
The war's still on?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone.
Okay.
This order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. You know,
Oh, there's an ad in a minute.
the guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Okay.
Really makes you wonder what the... I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards?
Yeah, sure.
Working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Sure.
But you're a great hero too, Ian.
I guess. This is technically my sibling's fault, so... I mean, yeah. But is it? Is it? So... Quest location, something, 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 something. What is this? The quest... Okay, I can't do the main quest because I'm in the middle of a tribal quest here. Okay. Ooh, lightning. I guess we're doing a tribal quest for a little bit.
Huh? What are the Fatui doing here? That's a little concerning. Let's go over there and see what they're up to.
Okay.
So how did they get this close to a tribal settlement?
Considering what the captain did for Natlin, maybe they've been given a bit more leeway. Yeah, probably.
The Fatui left in Natlan are probably the captain's subordinates. That basically makes them followers of one of Natlan's heroes. Still, once a Fatus, always a Fatus.
Let's stop that.
Seeing them here. Let's go check it out.
Okay. I've never, and I've talked about this before. I've never liked how certain quests are still worded where it's, oh my god, this character's a Fatui, they must be evil. Especially because as we've been going throughout this game, as the lore has been going forward and whatnot, we've met, like, one truly evil Fatui. And that's it. We've met one truly evil one, and it was Dottore. And that was it. That was it. That was it. Everyone else has had their reasonings in the story and the game. So, oh wait, you guys are in an ad break. Maybe I should wait to rant about, you know what? No, I'm gonna rant about this now.
Take it up with our employer.
So, as we've been going throughout the game, there's been a couple of Fatui that we've run into. The first one was Signora. And Signora...
I hired him to be my bodyguard in Natland. As you can see, he's not the sociable type. I'm sorry for any offense.
Oh, some people from Fontaine.
My original plan was to hire
So
someone
we run into Signora, and Signora beats the shit out of Venti, and then takes Venti's Gnosis, or quote-unquote takes it, as it's seen that maybe she didn't actually grab it. But, what was I saying with that? Oh, right. So she has, like, she has this, so she beats up Venti, and Venti, with that, goes, oh, well, you know, oh, she's evil and whatnot, but if you learned her backstory, then the reason why she beats up Venti is because Venti's kind of like a dick, especially in the past with her, because Venti,
Wow, we're really famous at this, Traveler.
she did destroy a lot of things, but essentially Venti, exiled her from Mondstadt because she was grieving the loss of her lover,
Chased us all the way to Natland.
and so he exiled her and made it so that she was no longer a child of Mondstadt. And it's like,
Got straight to the point.
oh,
Should we hear what he has to say?
I can kind of see why she's going against Venti now, but she's not really evil. She's just kind of like, she's more of just, she just wanted revenge on Venti. The next Fatui Harbinger that we talk to is Child, or Tartaglia. The pay is good, yeah.
All right, we'll hear your request.
So,
The great shaman Sitlali, right?
and Tartaglia wasn't evil. Tartaglia is being a Fatui Harbinger because it means that he can get money for his siblings and, like, pay to, like, house them and, like, give them a good life. And he gets to fight strong people. That's why he's a Harbinger. That's it.
Really doesn't like dealing with
The next one that we meet is Wanderer, who's not really evil. He kind of is just a broken boy. Well, at the time, what was his name at the time?
If you manage it, I'll
Scaramouche? But Scaramouche, he wasn't evil. He was just kind of broken and, like, depressed, and he kind of blamed himself, and he was hoping that by joining the Fatui, he could, like, help the world. Not evil. The next one that we meet is Dottore, who is just evil. But the one after that we meet is Father, or Arlecchino, who Arlecchino isn't evil. If you look at what Arlecchino's trying to do, she wants to save Fontaine so that her children can be happy and live there.
The name's Allier.
And it's like a very wholesome thing. She even, like,
Most researchers
killed someone to protect. She kills people to protect her children. She's just a mom. Granted, an assassin mom for the Fatui, but still. She's not, like, evil. She's not evil at all. She's just doing what she thinks is the best option for helping her children. And for helping the people of Fontaine. And then the next one that we meet is Capitano, who wasn't evil. He just wanted to help the people of Natland and Conria. Sounds familiar.
According to local records, she was a color mystic who lived over 200 years
So
ago, and the most
I'm
elite in
just,
her tribe
I
were
don't,
using that particular
even
technique.
outside of this, in like quest lines and whatnot, where we have to like talk to Fatui, a lot of them are just simply doing their job. The only ones that were kind of evil were the ones that were working for Dottore.
Even from
And
a historical perspective.
even outside of that, like we found a bunch of Fatui that were down in a cave system, and when we talked to them, they weren't evil, they just wanted food because they were starving. And even then they were like, hey, we were sent down here on a mission, we don't want to fight you. We found another one that we were talking. Okay, we found another one that we had talked to, and they weren't evil either. You had quest lines you did for these Fatui, and none of them were evil. But
this allowed her allies to launch a counterattack and ultimately
like,
secure victory.
nice. But like with this, they show it like the storyline always has it.
Story is the reason I came to Natlan. I often
You
publish
get it
books about the
via
history of
key
other
resellers,
nations.
but they sell
always
for
end
a
up
couple
faring
hundred
well on the
since it was
market.
delisted. Okay, I'll have to check it out. But basically, if you look throughout all this, I don't understand why our character has such prejudice against the Fatui, as we've only really ever talked to like one truly evil one out of
Even within the masters of the Nightwind, people dispute the legitimacy of the story.
out of 6, 1 out of 6. That's not even a 20%.
Would not be fit for publication.
But if you're just
Ugh.
including it in a story collection, why does it matter if
First time catching your stream. Hi.
You see,
Thank you. Welcome in. How are you?
to be factual. That's why I'm here.
I hope that my vibes stay good. It's mostly just me talking about games and then ranting a little bit.
To consult their records.
But hi, welcome in. How are you? How is everything?
After application, and all I received were a few ordinary
Thank you
woven
for coming
scrolls with
in.
Nothing to offer. Honestly, I'm just trying to promote their history, and they make such a fuss.
According to
Whose
my
history?
research,
What are we
there's
talking
also
about? I
sacred
stopped.
relics in addition to historical records.
Hold on. What are we talking about? Oh, the history of Natlan. Okay. This is like a side quest. This isn't the main quest line. I'm kind of just doing this to get these guys out of here so I can do the main quest line.
And I could
We've been over this, Allier. There's no need to waste time on those scrolls when we have a.
If you want to, you can stream Banjo-Kazooie via Game Pass and play it on PC, so as long as you... Oh yeah, I know. I love Banjo-Kazooie. I was possibly going to do that. I have a few games planned. I wanted to do... So after I beat Spyro 3, I had wanted to like maybe start doing like maybe like a Spyro Saturday or something, in which I go through all of the games that followed after it, which I might skip the Game Boy ones, because there were some Game Boy ones, but they're kind of...
don't want to help you?
So I might skip those and I might like go on, but apparently there was like a crap ton of Spyro games from, I think there was like some on like the DS, some on Game Boy, some on GameCube, and like later PlayStation 3 and whatnot. So I've been wanting to like try to dive into those, but I could do it I could try to find a day to do Banjo-Kazooie. I could do a pause from Spyro after Spyro 3, do Banjo-Kazooie, then get back to Spyro. That could work. That could actually be kind of nice. Like have a little break period between Spyro games, cause I do kind of want to like have some more variety. I know my Wednesday is going to be stuck with ZZZ for probably quite a while, and normally my Monday is Pokemon, and I have a lot of Pokemon games planned.
Oh, right. The
And then
TV
Tuesday.
has a lot to do with me,
Oh, but I might move my VR game to Tuesday so that I can continue playing it. Friday is a collab that I still have. Oh, but after that collab... Wait, after that collab, I don't think I have anything planned. So we could do that. Oh no, my Tuesday is planned. My Tuesday is D&D prep and whatnot. Ah, dang it. Oh, wait. Ah, yay. Wait, can I do the main quest line again? Yay! Hi. Hi there. How are you?
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it, though.
No! Yeah, of course I remember you.
It's truly an honor to
I
serve
remember
alongside you.
everyone that I fought with.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not.
That's
even that
true.
much.
Free for all Friday? That could work. Cause what is it? Tuesday is going to be like fantasy games and like D&D stuff. So like this week I think I'm going to be doing D&D prep with you guys. And I kind of need your help because my players, they games, community games, whatever strikes your mood. That's true. I could do that on Fridays. But my oh, excuse me, I had a little burp there. My Tuesdays are, I think this Tuesday is going to be D&D prep because I do need your guys' help with that. Because my players, one of my players has really angered the town guard, and I don't know how they're going to get out of it or how I'm going to plan things going forward for that. Oh, but keep in mind I can be quite mean when it comes to these things. That's perfectly fine. If you're being a little mean, I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack.
I don't want to
just hanging around.
be too, like, I want to be fair to the player. Like, what they did, which I'll explain this more, like, tomorrow and whatnot, when, like, during the stream, because that's, like, the whole stream, so I'm gonna be explaining it tomorrow. You wouldn't mind teaching them a lesson as a way to go... That's true. I want to be fair about it. So, like, I get that, and I do understand, like, teaching them a lesson. Like, they will be, they will be being taught a lesson and whatnot. But I don't want it to be like too mean and whatnot, because I don't want to like take away player agency. Well, I don't want to also make it so that, you know, they feel they can like walk all over me. Oopsie. Anyway, so I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to talk to you guys about that. It's gonna be a whole thing. And we're gonna figure it out. Mostly I need to figure out maps and whatnot, and like how I'm going to be doing stuff in order to have the game progress and everything. Honestly, how it's looking right now is unless I progress this in a certain way, I think that this player might be removed from the party. And it's not because like as in the character might be removed from the party, but the player can still play. And the reason is because the player has basically pissed off some party members, but it kind of goes all with like the whole storytelling and actually how not the it's what my character would do type of a thing, but by proxy they've done this. About that, but I don't think I could do so outside. Oh, sorry. That was my keys in my pocket there. It started stabbing into the side of me. I'm taking all my keys out of my pocket. They are all stabbing into me. Because I moved around a lot and they got shifted into a position where they're pointed into me. Ow. But yeah, I would love that. You know what? Feel free to mention like stories and whatnot that you have been going through on D&D Day and whatnot. Ooh, okay. Could this be related to their true objective?
Well, the shamans
knows?
didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an
But
actual
yeah,
threat, they can do
so I
whatever
can't
they
wait
want.
to like talk more about the D&D game and whatnot with you guys tomorrow,
Besides,
as I want to hear what
things
you
are
guys have to say.
all
And
out
part of the
there.
other reason why I'm not
No
talking
match
like,
for us.
oh. But so, with what I was saying, so like, but with what I was saying, so like, I want to talk more about it, but I know that sometimes some of my players will pop into my chat and whatnot and listen in. So I don't really want to talk about it and then like they pop in or anything. Because I have like all these plans for D&D, and I do have a plan to get like the character back into the story if they are smart enough to do what I need them to do. But that's the biggest if. Hi buddy. Cantaloupe. Sup, Cantaloupe? I love your hair. You about to go Super Saiyan, Gohan?
What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet?
That is actually just Saiyan hair. That is straight up Saiyan hair.
I wasn't.
And his name is Cantalo. Like cantaloupe. Do 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 do.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a traveler, huh?
I don't know. Why is the land behind me frozen?
It's not the same.
Whatever.
There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with.
Oh, it's just the color of the grass here is purple.
A once in a lifetime
Oh.
How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a
I don't care about your posture, buddy.
One bad impression can stick for life.
No one's here to judge you
Do,
on your
do,
posture
do.
or your facial expressions. Relax.
Yeah, relax. You don't have to be all nervous in meeting me. I'm a pretty chill person. Oh, also, speaking of stuff that's just random and out and about. Okay, so you see how my title is Call Me Tenant? I just today, so earlier today, one of the reasons why the stream was a little bit delayed is because I had gone out and I didn't realize until I got back that I was not prepared for Pokemon today, so I couldn't do Pokemon today. But I had gone out because I'm renting DVDs of Doctor Who from the library, so I'm like, oh yes, I can now watch them.
But I have a small favor to ask.
So what I might do going forward and like for a little bit, not tonight, maybe starting tomorrow night or something. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'm gonna be like, I might like play video games and whatnot while I'm watching it. And I figured, why not just have it up and about for everyone? Whoever wants to watch can watch with me. I'll do like 2 episodes a night or something. Starting from post Time War. So if none of you know anything about Doctor Who, then you probably don't know what the Time War is. Essentially, it was a war between the Daleks and the Time Lords, which is what the Doctor's alien races is the Time Lords. So there's a war between the Time Lords and the Daleks, and post that is kind of like the revival of Doctor Who. So they after they had the Time War, they had the revival of Doctor Who, which was like new Doctor and everything. And it kind of went on a different route of like less like serious old men and more of like, you know, like Tennant and Matt Smith and whatnot. Though I think the Doctors played the main villain in 28 Days Later. So I've been meaning to watch his season. Do you know... Hold on. Let me actually see that. See this. Oop. 28 days later villain. The key thing is he played a villain. Days later.